Yeah, coming into this with 1 point of insanity, could have been worse. It's just a shame. Because it's always nice to start a dungeon at full strength.
Yeah, but at least I got rid of my severe wound.
Yeah, that's true. Just about.
Yeah.
Right, so hopefully you guys have got the stream running.
Yeah, we do.
Cool. We'll cut Dave in when he's ready. So, turn one. Need to get my little reference sheet out. Are we just all piling up to the door? Usual?
Formation.
Yeah. Okay. Just get my reference sheet to hand. I forgot to get it out. So, there we go. Okay, cool. So, do you guys want a space left between you, I take it?
Yeah, literally standard formation.
Yeah.
Okay. I take it there's nothing fancy going on with spells or anything like that?
I don't think it's worth it for the first turn.
David's ready.
Oh, Dave's ready. Okay, let's cut Dave in. So it's just Skyping in quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, well I've spent a point of movement just to open the door. And just trying to get Dave in on the chat. Okay, hopefully be with us in a minute. Okay, cool. So darkness roll. I forgot who was doing it. Was it Jack?
Yes, I got.
Oh God, it's me doing stuff, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Let's kick us off with something pleasant.
Yeah.
Hi Dave, you alright?
Yeah.
We've just literally kicked off. Jack's about to do the first darkness roll.
5. Big 5.
Big 5. Nice.
Sorry, using very large numbered die.
Right, okay, so straight into exploration. So we have a long corridor with one exit. So do you guys want to go straight across the table or do you want to start turning south?
What did we get, sorry?
Just a long corridor with a straight exit.
Let's go straight, because we can't see above the top of the board anyway.
Or I could actually put it like this, so it's angling south and the door comes straight off the bottom.
Yeah, no, go the other way for once. We always go south.
Let's go straight across.
1 second. Be back. Just got to go and get something out of the high shelf for a short pattern.
No worries.
I'm also just moving to the low.
Thanks for sharing, Vicky.
Well,
You,
so, like,
you will get regular updates.
That's fine. I'm sure the public want to know.
Sir.
Right, okay. So darkness moves one space.
We're helping the disabled.
Right, so what's the deal here? Because we can move in any order we like because we're not in combat. So are we just standard formation up to the door?
Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for my second phase, 1, 2, 3. And I'll spend my last point of movement to open the door.
I'm going to stand next to you as normal.
Okay, cool. Jack, putting you a space back, or do you want to go a couple back?
Just one space back will do me, mate.
Okay, and I'll move Vicky up as well. And I would have generated 2 rounds of faith already, which I'm already forgetting. So that puts
me to go on.
don't want to buck the trend. That puts me on 6 faith now because I'm generating 3 a turn, which is just nuts. Okay, so let's just update the camera because we're kind of looking at nothing. So, Jack, do you want to do another darkness roll?
Oh, I suppose so.
we need Ross to turn the trap point into a pirate.
I will see what I can do in his absence. 4.
4, cool.
We're not playing golf.
He swings the hammer underarm.
True.
Right. Exploration. It's a T-junction with 2 exits. So we're going to have to go south now. We don't have to go south, but the dungeon will do at some point.
Corridor to get at that point, though.
You've done one long corridor.
You wouldn't have wanted it if we'd gone south earlier.
That's true, actually. It would have been a bit of a mess. The darkness has moved on to a red space. So, Jack, do you want to roll for an event or an encounter?
It's a 1.
Ugh. Monsters.
Already?
Roll back. Yeah, I think we should sack him already.
Well, he hasn't rolled 1 on darkness. I suppose he's still good. So I'm going to split the dungeon from the bottom. It's a really big dungeon, this one, which is why I thought I'd kick off the stream early today.
How many cards are there?
19, I think, in total.
It's going to last a while.
Yeah, it's going to be a couple of sessions at least. Unless we fluke it.
No rolling any more 1s to 3.
Right, so we've got an encounter, haven't we? See what
If you
we.
change the monster roll to a D20, you should be fine.
Yeah.
We have. Maybe. Is this a challenge? I don't know. It's 1d3 plus 3. Sorry, it's 1d6 plus 3 crawlers and 4 deviants. So, Jack, do you want to do the honours?
Roll the 1.
A
Yay!
1. So 4 crawlers. Pretty paltry. And 4 deviants. Kind of wonder that if by the time I've actually written up the stats for all these guys, whether you would have nuked them with Arrowstorm.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure if I want to start with Arrowstorm. Well, I can.
Can't quite see here. Let's turn the door down a sec. So these are all melee. So they're going to check a board towards us. And I'll try and get the camera around here. Is that a decent shot in the eye of the warden?
And now I've got my chat box in the way and I don't know how to remove it.
It looks good. Just a quick thing. Are the crawlers classed as animals or demons?
They're animals.
Yeah, okay.
What were you saying, Dave, about the chatbot?
Yeah, it's on the right hand side of my screen and I can't remove it and it's in the way of the eye of the warden.
So I expect it to fine to read.
Actually, it's disappeared now. I don't know how I did it, but it's gone.
That's probably Hobby IDs insulting it.
That's right.
Yep. I just thought I'd put this off.
Desperate to get those pyro quotes coming out.
I like the pirate.
It was a bit stale, so I had to jazz it up a bit. Okay, I'm just getting the cards out for the bad guys, so you know what we've got. So, we have deviants and crawlers. So, I'll start with the crawlers. So, they're initiative 8. They've got a movement of 8. These are level 7 monsters now, I think. I think we're all level 7 apart from Dave, who's 8.
Yeah.
By the way, Jack, what skill have you gone for in the end for your level 7 skill?
I think I'm going to go for the Misty skill. Still can't remember what the fucking name of it is.
So
I'll dig it up with the... I'm afraid it's a pet upgrade, allows me to use my pet in place of B for an attack for dungeon.
Okay. So you get to evade 1 attack per combat, or is it per dungeon?
Per dungeon.
Okay, that's still pretty good.
Per combat, there wouldn't be any debate.
So health 14 on these, and Vicky, for the purposes of spells, they only have a mind of 1, which is quite low. Jack, do you want to roll 2 dice for perks on the crawlers?
Okay, I have got a 4 and a 6.
So for 4, they got Frantic Bite, attacks ignored defense granted by equipment. Ugh.
Ooh, okay, maybe I will nuke them.
And what was the other one? 4 and a 5? 6. Okay, Nephilim Skulls. Attacks suffer -1 to hit the crawlers.
Ah,
So that's not ideal. So the crawlers are there.
They'll be on 5, won't need to hit. 4's to hit.
And the deviants are initiative 6, movement 4. They've got an endurance of 7, which is not that high, but they do have 2 attacks and they hit on a 3+, and their strength is 7. Do you want to roll 2 perks again, Jack?
I've got a 3 and a 4, so re-rolling 1. 3 and a 5.
So they've got mutated limbs. So assault does +d6 damage. That's quite nasty. And they've got thick chains. So they've got +3 endurance. So they're actually endurance 10 now. They also have 24 health. So they're quite tanky. And their mind value, Vicky, is 2.
Oh, so good for Screaming Siren then, really.
Yeah, so
So
Jack.
maybe why time meddling to do it.
Yeah, I could time medal and do that first.
You're up first, Jack.
Can I time medal and do that first?
Yes, please.
Who's
Sorry,
Rohan
screaming.
Soldier? Is that you, Dave?
It is.
Oh, I need to. So you may cast spells. Ugh. How many am I away from the doorway? Oh no, I can't get to the doorway, can I?
You can't get through Dave and me at the moment. We're blocking the way.
In which case, I'm going to imbue Jack with 4 pain. Because there's no point in time meddling. I can't have to be in the same room. You have 4, Jack. Extra damage.
Right. The crawlers actually don't have that much endurance, do they?
No, it's only 6. Pretty low.
I'm tempted to say I'll just shoot them because of the penalty to hit.
I'm still inclined to do the defense first.
You reckon?
Yeah, crawlers still hit on a 6. They're less likely to hit us.
Their behaviour is back up to 3.
What's their behaviour? Is it swarm for the crawlers?
We don't roll it until they go. They're initiative 8.
So we're going next then.
Yeah, so your perks you rolled up front, but the behaviour, I believe, is actually when it's their go and you see how they act.
Okay, right, guys. Do you want me to shoot the crawlers or the deviants?
Depends how brave Dave is feeling, because Dave could potentially land in front of the middle of in the middle of the deviants and just destroy them.
I was thinking about that. I only get +5 damage from 1 attack though, so I'm not imbued or anything. But I might kill a couple. It's unlikely I'll kill 3.
But then we could take the third. You could take the third one quite easily, couldn't you? You've also got me running up to support.
I could just tumble away from the 3rd one if necessary.
It's true.
Okay, crawlers then, Jack.
I'm just going to shoot the thing.
Okay, you're going for the front crawler then, Jack.
Yeah, I'll snip in the snake first.
Oh,
Who missed?
I wasn't planning on splitting it off as just from me, but they're all going to be from me.
First shot is a hit. Oh, you've given me 4.
That's not that's what I'm thinking of.
What's that, Dave?
Oh, I was talking to Vicky. Don't worry.
You weren't talking to me.
The other Vicky.
Okay.
My Vicky.
Well, Vicky could play the role of the Grim Warden.
What are you trying to say, Celia?
Didn't know you could hear me from all the way over there.
What's that far away from me?
Did you hit Jack?
Yep, the first crawler has got 1 wound left.
What?
Annoyingly.
It's rubbish, isn't it?
Get the snake on him, Jack.
Oh, well, the snake missed.
His snake was
okay.
in
However, if I shoot it second,
Trousers not up to the job.
No comment.
I'll give you inspiration.
So the front crawler has taken 13 wounds then.
Yep. So shot number 2 should deal with that.
Are you gonna... it's pain, isn't it?
I'm going to shoot it because if it dies, which I can assure you it's about to.
Yeah, he's already
Free
rolled
shot.
it. He gets a free shot now.
Oh, from the carnal bow.
Yeah, it died.
Okay, so you get an arrow explodes out of the crawler.
Yep.
Don't do strikes again.
Yeah.
That's
What was that? Dave?
Pardon?
What did you say?
Said Yondu strikes again.
Shall we all start whistling?
that's a crit.
Does that mean it's dead?
Well, it's 25 damage.
6 endurance.
It's
Yeah.
dead.
Dead.
It's dead.
You get another arrow exploding out the corpse.
Lovely. I'm going to use the exploding arrow to aim down at the one I can't see.
Oh, okay. The one, let's move the door a sec. Just behind the door.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause it's still in line of sight. The one that exploded, so that's sensible.
That's a 2d6
Nice.
plus 13. Again.
7.
That's nice. That's ridiculously lucky.
2d6 plus 7. Oh, it's dead.
Okay. And you get another arrow coming out of its carcass.
I'm
I'll shoot the last spider.
not sure if I want to use it on the spider, if I want to use it on the thingy. I've got 2 shots left with the bow. Oh, sorry. Aim it at the last spider.
Jack, you're factoring in the -1 to hit, I take it?
Yep. Puts me on 4 to hit them. No, sorry, puts me on 3 to hit them.
Oh, you've
You
got a
rolled
sniper
4.
now, haven't you?
Yep. However, it's irrelevant in this case. I feel a bit guilty.
Did he crit it?
Yeah.
It's dead.
Okay, it's paste. So you get another arrow exploding out of its corpse. Do you want to get top deviant or bottom deviant?
Bottom.
Take the bottom deviant. Just because I like that as a phrase.
Oh, God.
That's a hit. They're not on -1 to hit, are they?
No, they're not.
Good. It's a hit then.
But they are endurance 10, they're super tough.
It's fine. He's got it
That's
covered.
okay. At least I hit it. Right. Oh dear, that didn't quite go good.
What if you get
17
+3?
damage, 7 wounds,
7 wounds, okay.
1 and a 2.
You still got
Well-
a shot left though, haven't you?
I've got 2 shots
No,
left.
you rolled 6. You rolled a 1 and a 2 plus 13. That's 16. Take 10, so 6 wounds.
Yeah, you're right, sorry, 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
I'm not sure, Jack, if you've got line of sight to that guy from where you are.
It's an arrow. It exploded from the spider.
No, I mean for his follow-up shots.
Well, I can attack that one and finish. If he wounds a few of them, I can potentially finish them all off.
Well,
That's great.
Jack, if you manage to nuke, I'm just going to point the pencil at it. You'll see it when the stream updates. But if you manage to nuke that one, would, if Dave landed there, he would be able to hit all 3 if any of them are still standing.
But you've got 2 arrows you can do with that in a minute. If he
I was going to say, I'll just aim the shots at that now.
Yeah.
So I have 2 shots. I will aim at that one then. 5, so hit.
Is your third real arrow?
Yep. 15, 19. So 9 wounds.
9 wounds. Okay.
Last arrow?
And the last arrow at the same target. Lucky bastard. It hits.
Yeah.
In 20. That's another 10 wounds.
Oh, it's not quite enough to get it.
Not quite.
It's taken, 19? 19 wounds. Okay, that's still good though. I mean, we've still got options. So, well, the crawlers are dead. They were initiative 8, so the deviants are 6. So it's Dave, isn't it?
I'm just going to leap. Should I leap into the top, or should I just leap at the front, do you think?
I would leap to the top, because that gives Liam...
Yeah, Liam can reach the bottom one.
Liam can reach the bottom one.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
If you jump between 3...
How many squares is that? 1,
So-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares, so I can get there.
Bash Aldrin is leaping 6 squares.
Yeah.
Which one do you still want to start with first, Dave? Any
Even
preference?
though I've got the +6 damage on this attack, I think I'll attack one of the unwounded ones.
So what about the one, the deviant behind you?
Fine.
I would
So,
do
I'll
5
hit.
door, because
Deviant.
Yeah,
Liam, you can pick the other 2.
Okay, we'll do the deviant by the door then. Makes sense.
Right, so I'm going to roll to hit that guy. It's a hit. So I'm on strength 6, strength 7, plus my tattoo, plus my... I'm on 2d6 plus 14, ignoring endurance.
Jesus.
It's 20 wounds. He's got 4 left.
Oh, what? You did? Was that a poor roll?
That was a 6.
I'm surprised you didn't nail that.
Right, that's because I only rolled a 6. So
Okay.
I'll hit him again. The next attack. He's critted, so he's very, very dead.
Okay, so he's gone.
I'm going to then spend 4 fury to attack again on the other wounded one.
So the one to the south then, who's already got 19 wounds on it.
All right. Is it worth me leaving him for you to?
Well,
that's going to be too much attack.
I can't reach that one, but I can reach the other 2, and I can put out 5 attacks.
Like that one then.
Don't you move 5, Liam?
No, I moved 4 because I gave my stag boots to Jack.
Yeah.
But it's
So
okay,
that
I can still engage the other 2, and I've got quite a lot of tricks I can use.
I can move
missed that
you.
one.
Should be necessary.
I rolled a 1 and missed him.
Oh no.
I can move you, Liam, if you need me to. If you walk, and then I can time medal you into...
That's alright, I won't need to because I'll still engage 2. There's no way I'm going to take out more than 2.
I missed that one.
Okay, that's a shame.
I'm going to spend 3 fury to get my lost point of stamina back from leaping.
Okay. I think I'm initiative 7, so I'll get to go next. So I can move 1, 2, 3, 4 and engage the 2 behind Dave. I might start off on the wounded one. Got quite a lot of faith.
The one next to me.
Sorry?
Well, the wounded one was the one directly below me.
The one below you is wounded, but also the one below me is wounded as well.
Oh, okay.
Just thinking. I mean, if Vicky, if you do time medal me forward 1 space, Vicky, it means the only difference it means is I can hit 2 wounded ones, so I've got a greater chance of killing them, I suppose.
You can move forward 2.
Okay, thank you. Does that ignore threaten stuff?
Yeah, it does.
Lovely. So right next to Dave then.
Yeah, at the very end, ignore threat areas.
I might do smite. Smite, it costs me 4, but you can deal the following attack to one demon in line of sight. Roll a number of d6 equal to your charisma value, and for every 4+ you score, do 2 wounds. So it might be worth me going for the one that Jack nearly nailed just south of Dave. So I'm going to have a go with that. So that's going to cost me... It would cost me 4, but my necklace means it only costs me 3.
Do you need to ask Vicky?
What's that? Rub what? Rub them for luck.
Jacob, you should keep an eye.
Yeah, it was even worse because that word at the end there that says dice, I thought it said something else. Given the context. Right, so I've got 6 charisma. So I'm rolling 6 dice. Have I got 6 charisma? Yeah, so 6 dice. I've got 3 4+s. I'm not going to bother about the cocked one because each one of those hits does 2 wounds. So that's enough to kill it because Jack did 19. So that kills that deviant, and that gets me.
Oh, he's hitting the one Dave hit.
I get 2 faith back for killing a demon. And because I cast a miracle, I get +1 attack. So I'm now going to hit the one to the south. So rolling to hit, need a 3+. So 3+, 2d6 plus, what am I doing now? +2 damage for the weapon, +3 for my strength. So it's 2d6 + 5. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1 point of damage. This is a bit crap. Go again. Rolling to hit. There's a hit. I forgot they're super tough. So that's going to be 10. I'm going to spend a faith point to do +3 damage, otherwise I won't wound it. I'm rolling to hit for my 3rd attack. That's a crit. So that's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And 18 because I forgot about my sensor. So actually there would have been 2 more wounds on this already.
So say there's 20 wounds you've just put on it. Take 10.
I've done 18. Take 10. Is another 8.
That makes it 20 in total. If you change those 1s to 5s.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm on my 4th attack now, am I? I've lost track.
Yeah.
Which misses, but I'm going to do blessed attacks, which is going to give me another attack. It's going to cost me 3 faith, so I'll do that. And this one hits on +1 to hit, so hit on the 2+. So it's a 3. What have I got? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And if I dump a point of faith into that, I go 13, 14, 15, 16. So 6 more wounds.
It's dead.
It's gone, which is going to give me 2 faith back. And I'm out of attacks and tricks now, I think. What's your initiative, Vicky?
6.
I can do hold. No, there's no point doing hold evil because he's next to me and Dave. So the deviant will go next. Dave, do you want me to take the hit or do you want to take it?
Don't mind. I mean, I'm fully health and I've got 6 stamina, so you know. What on me?
Okay, so deviant hits. Oh, we've got to roll the behaviour, haven't we? Jack, do you want to do behaviour?
Okay.
He's doing bad behaviour.
It's a 5.
5. What have we got? So each deviant without a target moves towards the nearest accursed and targets them. Each attacks their target with assault. Bear in mind, assault's now got plus 1d6 damage, so they're doing 2d6 damage plus 7. So, you sure you want to take this, Dave? They've got 2 attacks.
And evade 18.
Okay, so first attack has missed. It was a 1. It may have rolled off the board, but yeah, it's definitely a 1. And the next attack is a 5. What do you want to do, Dave?
I'll evade.
So 2d6 damage. Ooh, 12 plus 7.
The 19.
Okay, I take 1 wound.
Is that it?
Yeah, I evade 18.
Lovely wrist action on the cam. Is that my dice rolling?
All right.
Shall I do it like slow motion next time? Right. Who's next? Vicky?
Yeah. So I walk forward, so I'm just inside the room.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to stand in the doorway. That puts me within 4 of you. So I rolled to see if I could. Well, puts me within 4 of Dave. So I rolled to see if I could heal Dave, but I missed. So I have no magic left. And then I'm just going to throw my javelin at it. Got two attacks.
Okay. Let's move your wolf up.
Am I hitting on a 4 or 5? 4. Second one missed. That was a bit rubbish.
Yeah, so I should say that when it talks about how long the lease is, it's only got.
Is that other Vicky talking?
Yeah,
Sorry.
she's talking to Sam.
Oh, okay. Right, so Vicky, were those your 2 attacks missed, did they?
Yeah, I rolled a 1 for both.
That sucks.
And the fifth one on that.
Is that it? Is that end of turn then?
It is. That's
Okay.
all much. I think he's asleep. Hang on.
Somebody wake up Jack.
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6. Love magic.
Well done, Hicks.
It was worth waking up, wasn't it?
Yes, dear.
Right, well, it's Jack's go.
Right.
He's
Jenny, I
not with
wonder
her.
what I'm going to do.
Right between the eyes.
No, actually, I'm going to move forward 5 first.
Okay.
Stand by the door? No.
No, just 5.
You won't go sniper at that range, or do you not care?
I don't care. I'm still hitting on 3 with 4 shots and a snake.
Yeah.
Snake.
So let's unleash the snake first. Vicky always on snake first. Snake has hit.
Yay.
Snake has done. 5, 1, 2, 11. 1 wound.
1 wound. That's not what we have come to expect from you, Jack.
To be fair, Liam,
Tiny
my
little-
trouser snake has done as much damage as your big hammer did.
Moving on. Yeah, but my big hammer has some lovely wrist action, apparently, according to Vicky.
That was me who said that, actually, but yes.
Oh, was it?
Just to make it more disturbing for you.
Well, as long as Jack doesn't have any lovely wrist action with his trouser snake, we're fine.
That.
Did you say?
So as long as Jack doesn't have any lovely wrist action with his trouser snake, we're fine.
Clearly, I don't. I only did 1 damage.
At least not on the
Nice.
do it after the game is up to you.
My dice aren't doing so well tonight because I just time meddled to try and imbue Jack with pain. So I rolled 4 dice to get 7 and I missed.
Wow,
Yeah.
that really sucks.
While we were playing Mythic Battles.
How many ones were in that?
Mythic Battles, and I don't roll like that in Mythic Battles.
No, apparently I do. I'm still talking about that. Serious.
We nearly
Either
had a
way.
table. We nearly had a table flip in Mythic Battles, Dave.
Oh,
I think there would have been one.
Jesus Christ is all I can say.
what are you thinking about streaming next time? Or something to post up about it. I forgot what it was.
Out of 25 dice, I rolled 13 once.
Blanks.
Wow.
But blanks. But
You're
once,
13 blanks.
effectively.
Well, blank is nothing, is it?
Yeah, I mean, that's actually worse than a 1.
Yeah, but
That's a critical fail.
Yeah.
But when a critical fail just isn't quite bad enough.
Exactly that.
His bar was set real low.
So 4 wounds.
4
First shot.
wounds. Wow, we're up to 5. I'm thinking Dave might have to step in here.
Second shot crit.
Or maybe not.
Yeah.
1, so 11 wounds.
11
So he's up to
wounds.
16. He's got 8 left.
Shot number 3 is a hit. Oh dear, that's not quite so good. That would be 2 wounds.
6 left.
Shot number 4. You know what? I'm not even going to read that out. Dave, do you want to do the honours, mate?
Oh, was that good, was it?
Yeah. Well,
Right, okay, well, I guess I'll attack it then. That's a hit. What's it on? 2D. It's on 6 wounds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's dead then. I don't even need to roll. So I'm on 2d6 plus 8, ignoring its endurance.
See, Jack, that's how it's done.
So I do roll, see how much fury I get. Okay, I did 18 wounds to it.
Well, it's gone. It's paste. Deviant is
I can't
paste.
move now, can I?
You can't what, sorry?
Can't move now, can I?
No, movement is in the first phase.
Get the stamina back then from not moving.
And I need to generate some more faith. So we've got the rewards from that lot. So are the human calculators ready?
No.
No. I have to say, last few sessions, human calculators have been a little bit off their game.
well, for the record, there's 4 of each monster, yes?
So yeah, so it's going to be an easy split, hopefully. So the deviants are worth 8 souls each. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, 8 for the deviant, plus the crawler is 7.
So it's 15 each then.
15 each. Even I could work that one out. So I think I'm on 62. Are you guys on 63?
I'm on 62 as well.
I have no idea what our current totals are.
Well, you're on 63, Jack and Vicky. Dave, you should be on 63 as well. You started on
I've got 48 on the sheet, but that's, to be fair, it's not the same one as the one you. It's not the one you sent out just before we started.
Yeah, no, 48 is correct. Is what you.
I see. Sorry, yeah, I can't add up. 63. Yeah.
Well, that's a sad day when my maths is better than yours, Dave.
I think my human calculator was made by Tesco's.
Tesco's all right.
Oh, no offence, Vicky.
Moving on before Vicky kills you.
To be honest, I got the energy tonight. Whatever.
Yeah, Tesco's value one, you know.
I'm
Oh,
doing all right.
every little insult counts. Are we? So I've got my go left. Vicky's got her go. Do you want me to open the door to the right?
I'm with you going forwards.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I mean. The right-hand side door. So we carry on travelling along.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
So 1, 2, kicking the door in. What are you up to, Vicky?
Yeah, I might just move so there's a gap of 2 between it. So I'm in front of the snake.
Okay, so gap of 2. Oh, I've not Dave over.
I can't be knocked prone, I've got stone skin.
Yeah, well that doesn't factor in dodgy DMs.
Who's
Right.
wearing Doc Martens?
Darkness roll, Jack.
This roll is a 3.
You're doing well tonight on those. Where's the 3? There's the
You
3.
said it now.
Yeah, sorry. Must do better, Jack.
You've seen just how bad my rolling can be, mate.
Well, it's an L corridor, so the game is determined to send us south. But it's going to move on to a grey, so there won't be anything in here. A lot of corridors early on. So what do you want to do? Do you want to follow this corner around, or do you want to go down the first door? What's the consensus?
Go down the L corridor.
Okay, Dave, what's your vote?
That's fine.
Jack, got a view?
I'm fine with that.
Okay, let's just put my crawlers back in the box.
Sounds like a euphemism if ever I heard one.
Oh, we've got a loot card for killing those. So we have... Oh, it's an oil flask. That's good. But, can anyone hold it?
I can't. I've got 2 consumables already.
Do I still have my slippery vomit, or have I lost that?
No, you still got your slippery vomit.
Okay. It's a consumable.
So,
Been
we're,
classed as a consumable.
Why exactly are you carrying around slippery vomit with you?
How much weight?
guys, do you want me to dump my serum in favour of the oil flask? Surely that's better, yeah?
Pardon?
So come your what now?
Serum.
So Liam's been rubbing them already then.
Oh God. So, shall I forego the serum?
Where's Will?
Or shall I consume the serum?
Dude, seriously.
Whatever works for you, pal.
I'm gonna take the oil flask. I think they're better. Because I'm gonna regret that if we get poisoned later. So I've now got 2 oil flasks. So I've got that. Okay, so moving, are we, Dance rollers are 3, so are we just all piling around the corner in formation, or is anyone doing anything funky here?
I was around with you.
Standard brush job.
Standard rush job. So Dave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then with his second movement, 1, open the door.
Yep.
I will go 4 round to join Dave. And I think you guys have enough to get around there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, you've got movement of 5 anyway, Jack. Jack's snake goes with him, so does Vicky's wolf. We're good. Darkness roll, unless you want to do any magic, Vicky.
I might imbue. Should I imbue Dave or Jack?
Dave.
Okay. I will attempt to imbue Dave a little more successfully than I did Jack. Well, I've hit on 2 dice so far, so. Okay. You have 4
Thank you.
extra damage.
Or not.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I've noticed a trend with our viewing figures, although they're not very high. They seem to increase when the chat gets ruder, and then the numbers drop off when it becomes more sober. Sorry?
The people that we've got watching, are you really surprised?
Yeah, they're all filthy.
Where's Russ tonight?
Rock is off somewhere else raising the tone.
Jamie sleeping somewhere else this evening.
Yeah, he's he's peaked. Right.
He wasn't up to challenge of the chatbot.
Clearly. I spent all that time filling it with pirate insults. Jack, do you want to do darkness again?
Roll the 3 again.
Again, okay, so we go straight into exploration again. So we have an arcane room which has 2 exits. It's going to be
Don't get the environment card.
Yes. So let's get me 2 doors. Just need to hop around the room. Where do we want the doors? To the south and to the right, maybe?
Where does it say?
Well, you can choose.
Yeah, that's fine. So they won't get in the way of the corridor to the left of us.
Okay, go with that then. So I'll sort out the Eye of the Warden in a minute. So we've got Arcane Room. There is a chest in there, which bear in mind there are about 2 mimics in the chest stack. And I'll get the environment card in a sec. And the dungeon, 1, 2, 3. So the one to the south has 3 cards. The one to the right has 2 dungeon cards. And
You're never going to fit 9 tiles on that board.
no. And the environment card says Chandelier Room. A rusty old iron chandelier hangs in the middle of the room, dangling dangerously. During their attack phase, any accursed adjacent to a wall within this map tile may spend 1 melee attack to release the chandelier chain. Take a strength 1 test. The result will damage all characters within a 2x2 area in the centre of the room as instructed below. All characters suffer 3d6 damage from the fall of the chandelier. If you fail the strength test, they seem to suffer 2d6 damage.
Does that include the person hitting the wall?
Anyone within 2x2 squares of the centre of the room is going to get hit, regardless. Any character, it says.
It's literally those middle squares, isn't it?
Yeah.
But only hit squares.
Also, the darkness wheel has moved around to a red. So, Jack, do you want to roll for an encounter or an event?
That's 2.
Monsters.
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 One. Yeah,
Again.
told you not more.
We have 5 lurkers and 4 lurker scouts. Well, they're not going to last more than 5 seconds.
Level 7 though.
Do you even want to deploy them?
It seems a bit pointless, but I do have to deploy them. So I'm just finding their cards. Never know, Jack might still be off his game.
A little bit off my game, but you know.
Jack's on the game.
This isn't rude tube.
Dark.
Dark tube. Okay, lurkers. So their initiative 6, their movement 7. They have lurkers. They have an endurance of 9, which is actually really high. And they've actually got, they're actually really quite good now. They've got 3 attacks, which hit on 2+. And their strength is 7. It's actually quite a bit better than they used to be.
They were a pain last time we had them.
Yeah, I can see why now. Their health is not great. Health 16.
Yeah, Jack took them out quite quickly last time, so they weren't so much of a pain.
Mind is 3, so that's the lurkers. And we also have lurker scouts, so these are the ranged guys. I'm not sure I'm even going to bother writing their stats out because they're identical.
Depends on their perk, and is their mind and health the same as well?
It's all the same, I believe. Oh, hang on. Screwing up the damage there. It should actually be 6. The only difference with the lurker scouts is, actually I've screwed up quite a few things here, have I? No, they are exactly the same. So I'm not going to bother writing all the stats out again. I'll just note the different perks down. So does someone want to, Jack, do you want to roll 2 dice for the perks of the lurkers?
I've got a 3 and a 1.
So lurkers have poisonous tips, critical hits inflict a poison, and a 1 scuttle, so they've got -1 to hit. So that's a bit irritating. And do you want to do the lurker scouts, Jack?
I've got a 5 and a 2.
So they have scuttle again, -1 to hit, and they're trappers. When ambushing, well, they're not ambushing, so that doesn't make any difference. So that perk won't help them. So all these guys are on -1 to hit, and the lurkers, if they crit you, they'll do a poison. So 5 lurkers and 4 lurker scouts.
Oh, no. Yeah, still love her. I think it's fun.
One of them's got a bent shaft.
He's been rubbing it too much.
Yeah, he probably took that serum I dumped earlier. Alright, going to update the Eye of the Warden, try and get a better shot of this. How's that looking?
You're next up that. Okay.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tiny bit.
So, Ben shafts and drinking serum, what kind of game is this? This is the best type of game ever.
Liam,
Yeah.
I Warden will pick up just a tiny bit.
Needs to go up a bit, does it?
Yeah.
Let's have a go. The front leg is a bit limp. So it may not.
That.
Is it going to stay? Oh no, it's collapsing on me. There we go. Perfect. Perfect.
Good. We're going uphill. We can see everything.
It's fine. I could get a job as a Sky News director or something.
Job.
What are you doing, Jack? Because you're up first.
Well, one of my first questions was,
Did I impede? Oh no,
No,
I
you
imbued
did Dave.
Dave, didn't I?
so, would you buy...
I'm imbuing you.
Oh, you are? Okay. So, would you be open to trading your oil flask for something, Liam?
We can't trade at the moment because we're in combat.
Bollock. Okay, never
You're
mind.
imbued with 4.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to send in the snake at the...
Jack, do you need to move first at all? Because you can't actually see Bent Shaft Guy at the moment.
as,
Okay, so he's going to have his 3 arrows.
as long as I can see anywhere in the room, Liam. It's a 4x4 room, so when I attack it, I'm going to hit fucking everything.
But if he survives, I'm going to laugh in your face.
Unfortunately, you're probably going to decide that I'm not targeting the guy with bent sharp.
Okay, what do you want to do then? Who are you sending the snake after?
Let's go for the one dead centre of the room.
Okay. So the one on the second rank back.
Yep.
That one.
Yep, that will be the one.
I'll put one in front.
Trouser had crit.
Which
18 damage and 2 poison.
They've got an endurance of 9.
9 wounds and 2 poison.
Okay, 9 wounds.
Again.
9 wounds. Just put that there a minute. Are you going to be hitting the same one with your arrows, Jack?
I was actually going to go for the arrows, I think, Liam.
Oh, okay.
So, that's probably best, isn't it? Just say, sod it, let's drop 7 attacks in the room.
Let me get all the dice ready then, because this is going to get hairy. Okay, so where can you hit everyone in the room, or what was it, 4x4?
4x4 area.
He
I
can
will
hit
be doing,
7 of them.
yeah, I will be doing 7 attacks.
No, you're going to hit, unless you're going to bring that forwards, you're going to hit the entire room, aren't you? It's only a 4x4 room.
Yep.
But it
Which
only
is
gives
fine.
him 7 arrows.
Which is
Until you kill them anyway.
Oh, okay. So, but if you do that, Jack, you've got a high chance of not actually, because you're going to have to spread the load. Excuse my use of the English language. You're probably not going to actually kill any of them, surely.
I trust myself. Plus, I believe you've got something that allows you to hurt the entire room, so does Vicky.
No, I don't.
Ah,
I do.
Vicky does.
And Dave can come off and finish them off.
He can do, but also remember those guys with the spears have like a range of 2.
Yes.
Well, why doesn't Jack aim for those ones? Because he can choose where to aim his.
It's a 4x4 area, so if I'm aiming in the room, I'm going to be hitting it.
I'm just wondering, isn't the solid shot better because you're going to get exploding arrows anyway when you start killing these things?
Yeah, but this gives him an opportunity to do more.
Yes. This drops 7 attacks as opposed to 4, mate. There's just...
It makes sense.
Mathematically, how could it be?
I know you get more shots, but you're forced to spread them around the room, so you've got less chance of actually killing anything off. If you go with 4 solid shots, you can pick and choose where you put them, and you can actually finish stuff off.
Final answer, Mr. Tarrant.
You're cool.
Dave can come in and finish some of them off.
Okay.
Before Dave can go. And Dave's been imbued with pain. So's Jack.
I'm outvoted. So over to you, Jack. Which one do you want to start on?
I will start with... Let's start with the one I've already injured.
Okay.
So, very first one. 5, so that hits. 4, 6, oh, that's 9. 23
Take 9.
is 14 wounds.
He dead.
Is that 14 wounds factoring in his endurance of 9 and a -1 to hit?
I think, to start with.
Yeah, 23 damage, 14 wounds.
Okay.
So
He's gone, so you get a free shot off him.
Lovely.
we've got injured to start with. It's whatever you roll +4.
Do you want to go for the one in front?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go for that one.
Our Vicky has finally decided to follow us. Thank you, Vicky.
Good.
It's only because I didn't realise I needed to.
Tough crowd.
13 wounds
13 wounds.
with the free arrow.
Yep.
Okay.
So the next arrow storm arrow is going to be landing on the
That
wounded one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you need line of sight or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter. I'm kind of firing up in the air and dropping them all back down again, mate. It's a 4x4 area. As long as the central point I've aimed at is within line of sight, that's fine.
Got you.
Yep. It's 5, so that's a hit. 11 wounds.
Well,
It's dead.
finish that one off, so you get a free shot off that one.
Exploding.
Do you want to go for the one in the centre or the one with the bent shaft?
Go for the bench shot. Kill him.
Okay, bent shaft, he's the one just behind the corner.
Correct.
The bench shaft guy's just been critted.
So
Okay.
that would be
16
that's it,
wounds.
16 wounds.
It's dead in one, so he gets
He's
another
gone.
free arrow. You are just
You're getting the standard Jack salute.
yeah.
Jack, when you do this, you should really consider standing next to me because you'll get +1 damage and all this.
Oh, I will remember that next time.
I thought about it, but he'd already sent his snake in.
I can move after doing the snake. It's free action.
Oh,
So
I'd
you
know
can
that.
tell next time. That's a 5. That's the hit. 4, 10 wounds.
10 wounds, okay.
third arrow.
I'm doing the third
You're
arrow.
doing the third arrow now.
Doing the third arrow.
So this is on the next. Was that the one you just did then? Was that a free arrow?
Yeah.
It was.
Okay, so you can target the same guy again, then presumably.
Awesome. Just a hit. That's 4. 3. Yeah. 3 would be my to hit. You can this one from 4 to hit. 6, 3, 9, 13. Yeah, 13 wounds.
13
It's
wounds.
dead.
He's gone. So another arrow comes out of that one. So
Okay.
next one.
Missed.
Okay.
Oh, wasted a free arrow. So arrow number 4.
Okay, arrow number 4. It's a hit. That's better. 14 wounds.
Annoying.
Wow, that's the
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the walking. Yeah.
Number 5. Top corner.
So I've got 2 more to go.
One directly behind it. That
Yeah. That's
one
fine.
directly behind it in the corner.
Was that last
Arrow.
shot not a free arrow?
No.
No, because he
Okay.
didn't. He missed on his free arrow one.
Got
So he's
you.
out of sync now.
I am at sea. Right. Yeah, that's better.
Right.
Yep.
It's dead.
Okay. So
Okay.
presumably the free arrow is going to go back and hit the wounded one, is it?
Damn straight it was.
I wouldn't have done.
Still going to. I'll kill it and get another free arrow.
Yeah,
I
true.
can't target that again. I've got to bet. It's a hit. It's not a very big hit.
Doesn't need to be.
What have I got there? 3, 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
It's dead.
It's dead, isn't it? So you're going to get a free arrow out of its corpse.
Wait.
So we'll go for the one directly ahead.
3. Get that there on my spot. It aren't yet. It's a mix. There's
Why you had to get on a 2?
I hit on a 2 normally.
Yeah.
I hit on a 3 because of arrow storm.
Yeah,
-1.
yeah. No,
Then
minus
got
one.
-1.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm on -2.
So, arrow number 6.
That's,
No, this is arrow number 6.
No. that's 3. The 1.
Okay, arrow number 7 on the next dude.
Okay, so last arrow.
Just to hit the 4. 3, 4, 13.
What did you roll?
6, 3.
Yeah, 13.
13 wounds.
Oh, okay. So it looks like, Dave, you might have to
Oh.
mop up a bit here.
2 or 3? Liam,
Sorry?
is it 2 or 3 monsters left on the board?
It's 3 because that one took 13 wounds there. So you've got 3 in a line at the back there. So Dave, are you leaping?
Of course.
Are you leaping to front centre?
Yeah, so I can hit all 3.
So
And I've got
that's
a leap of 7 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4 squares.
You took about 6 of them. That's not bad going. That's fine.
Yeah.
2/3.
It's good.
Jack killed 6 out of 9 monsters in one go. Right, okay, so yeah, I leap to the middle of them. Attack the wounded one first. Actually, I won't because I've got all this damage bonus, so I won't. I'll attack one of the fully healthy ones.
The fresh one on the right, maybe.
Yeah, anyone that's not wounded, I don't mind which. Right, so that's a hit because it's even with the -1, it's a 3, so I hit on a 3. So I'm on, how much wounds they got? 16?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many squares did I jump? 4?
4.
8.
And I've given you 4.
It's dead before I even roll because I'm on 2d6 plus 16. It's dead.
Oh my god. Your sheer presence, Dave.
I did 25 wounds to him.
Those colossal pecs of yours just smashed its skull in.
Oh dear.
Peck smasher. Next one.
So I'll hit the wounded one now.
You're hitting the injured one, was it?
I hit the wounded one. That was
Okay.
the first one I just got was a fresh one. Now I'm going to hit the wounded one.
Okay, move the pencil. Just going to call it the pencil of death.
Right, okay. The wounded one, that's a crit. He's dead.
He needs dice anyway. Dave doesn't need dice.
I'm going to spend 4 fury to hit the last one.
Did that one die?
That one died horribly. He would have taken
24 wounds.
wounds.
Bloody hell. Okay, the last one.
Yeah. My last attack. Oh, I missed. Of course I did.
Did you spend fury to do it again? Or was that...
I've done it once already. So I'll spend fury though to get my stamina back again. So I'm all 5 still.
Initiative 6. Do you get to go first, Liam?
I do, yeah. So I might as well walk in and hit it, I suppose. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be able to reach it diagonally. Yeah, let's do that. So rolling to hit is a 6. Well, that's a good start. Or I just need to take my faith as well. My faith is all maxed out. So it's a crit hit. So 12 plus 5, 17. I might as well spend a faith point to add 3 more.
20. So that's 11 wounds.
That's pretty decent.
Do the same again.
Yeah. Hope I roll another crit. So hitting, it's another crit. So that's 17 damage without ramping it up. Do I need to ramp it up?
No.
It's gone.
About 5 left.
Okay, so that's gone. That's going to give me 2 faith back for killing it. So I'm going to go back to maximum faith. yeah, they're all dead. So we got
Doesn't take long.
no
And they just
reward.
go.
These level 7 characters, or level 8 in Dave's case, just kick ass. We got 5 lurkers.
Quite well, though.
Sorry, Vicky?
We've synergised them quite well.
Yeah, they have been pretty well thought out now, and we got some amazing items.
Plenty of practice, and we were lucky with the items.
For me, though, this game would be very different if we didn't all have the +2 initiative from those tattoos, and if we didn't have time meddling.
Yeah, but that's what we've thought out what we're doing with the characters. We've synergised them to what we know is now effective, having practiced many a time before. Or at least you and me have. And Dave.
So 5 lurkers, they are worth 8 souls each.
40.
And we've got 4 lurker scouts who are also worth 8 souls. So 9
That's
times 8.
72 in total.
So 18 each.
Yeah.
18 each. So I'm on 80, I think.
And the rest of us are on 81.
Okay. So I have things so far. What are my crowns?
You're all on 463.
Maybe I have to update my sheet. Oh well.
I ended up selling the Coin of Life and Death because no one was ever going to use it because it takes up a utility slot, and we've all got amazing stuff now. Okay, so we get a loot card for killing them. So it's only a standard loot card, and we have a mighty buckler of disappointment. Dave, by the way, are you factoring in your heater shield now? Because
Yeah, that's how I got the 18. Originally it was 16.
I've actually got you on. I've got you on 20 damage reduction with your armor and evasion.
I've got 18.
Interesting.
Heal that wound back.
I don't mind if I do.
Well, just
The,
check.
the damage reduction on mine says 22. Armor plus evasion divided by 2 says 22 on the sheet I'm looking at.
Let's just check your kit a sec. So you've got, doing your evasion first of all, you've, just going down the list, you've got 1 for the tattered vest, you've got 4 for the cape,
Yeah.
you've got 1 for angelic bangle, 3 for sandals, 2 for heater shield.
Maybe I didn't add that in.
Heater shield does 2 evasion and 2 armor. It's amazing.
That's 11.
And then you've got leather cap as 2.
13.
13. Plus you have your base agility, which is what?
3.
16. So that's going to give you a damage reduction of 8.
I've got 4 for Windwalker as well, so that's 20.
Okay, so you get a damage reduction of 10 from your evasion alone.
Yeah, then I get my endurance for armour, I get my endurance of 6, plus 2 for the shield, so I'm on 8.
Yeah, but you also have, oh, hang on. Oh yeah, the old sensor doesn't count, so 2, 6, yeah, so what's gone awry there then? Oh, you've also got, I've got a +4 knocking around. Have you got some skill that gave you a +4 to something? Oh, that was the Windwalker, wasn't it?
Plus 4 evasion.
Wonder where that extra amount is coming from then.
Maybe you added the evasion, the Windwalker on twice, possibly.
No, it's just added. I mean, it's done automatically on the sheet, but I'll check that out later. Okay, that's cool. Might be a problem with that.
20.
But still pretty decent. So, Vicky, you've still got your turn to go. I take it no one wants this buckler of disappointment that sells for 6.
I reckon we should split the odds and go for 19. And Dave can still heal that wind back.
Does he need it? You could spellcast him.
I didn't. I failed. I could spellcast him now. I have a cocked dice in my dice tray. Yeah, you got 2 wounds back.
Are you sure? You don't sound very certain.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if it was 1 per thing or 1 per dice. It's 1 per dice.
Okay, Vicky, do you want to potentially open a door, bearing in mind that the next move on the darkness wheel is grey?
Yeah, okay. Is
Which-
that off to the right?
Which door are you opening?
The one off to the right?
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do you want to open it from the corner or do you want to move down a bit?
Yeah, I moved down 1.
Okay. So move down 1,
Yeah.
open the door. And are you doing anything else, Vicky?
I'm out of magic.
Okay. So darkness roll, Jack.
Roll 5.
Okay. And then straight into exploration. So it's going to go grey. So there shouldn't be anything nasty in here. Sorry, Dave?
That happens to all of us.
It's a long corridor with 1 exit. So, I need to dance around the room again. We're going through this dungeon pretty quickly at the moment.
Don't joke there.
Just even quicker.
5 out of 19.
Just 9 monsters.
Technically a quarter of the way round.
Natural 6.
Okay, I'm going to angle the door to the north because you can do that. Put that there. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to follow this to its conclusion, presumably?
Yeah, I should have touched the chest. Can I touch the chest?
No, you wouldn't be able to in that turn because you would have used your second phase to move another square and open a door.
But I can open it now, can't I?
You can after we... Yeah, you can do it now if you choose to go first.
Well, if it's a mimic, it means that you 3 still have colour.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so are you going to do anything else before you open the chest, or are you going straight to opening the chest?
What was it? 5. I will imbue Dave the same. Level 1 so far. That's a bit better. 6. 9. Yeah, Dave has. This one will do 1 additional. Yeah, Dave with 4 pain.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then searching the chest, Vicky, you have got a loot card. Just a regular loot card, and you have... it's pretty good actually. It's a trapped demon soul, so unfortunately it's consumable, but it means that your next attack will not miss even on a 1. What do you want to do?
I don't have any space for consumables. Does anybody else?
No, but I have a demonic egg? I don't even know what it does.
Demonic egg does a big old life heal, Dave. It's really good.
Oh, okay. So I've been carrying it for ages, but...
It heals by 2d6 wounds, and you can heal yourself or an adjacent ally.
Okay, I'll keep that then.
Remind me what my slippery vomit does.
Slippery vomit. So, I think you got to cast it with like 10 source dice or something, didn't you? Something crazy. Because it's a scroll, and make a single character up to 6 squares away from you fall down prone and suffer 1 wound. Does not work against the target with immunity to prone. For every dice used, so you're using 10 because it's a scroll, you can do the same to another character. So you could make an entire room fall over prone.
Does that reduce their defense?
Well, it doesn't, but to get up, you have to sacrifice your entire movement. So you could stop an entire room from moving.
Makes sense to keep that then, really, doesn't it?
It's quite useful, I suppose, if you get some really nasty things where, because
Doesn't cost
there
to
are
do
some
it.
absolutely vile bosses in this game, and if you can knock them over and hold them back, I suppose it's useful.
I take it if I'm rolling that many dice, I don't suffer source burns.
No, you don't. Not with the scroll, because you picked this up out of a bookcase, I think it was, in the last game.
Yeah. Okay, well, I need to hold on to that.
Someone has got some weird reading material.
Or a weird sense of humour.
Yeah, that's all of it.
Okay, I can't carry it. So if someone else wants it, there
I
you
can't
go.
carry it either, unless I drop something. I've got a tentacle of the primordial as well, but we don't want to drop that either.
Only Vicky can take it technically, because she's the one searching.
I can't carry it.
Okay. Well, we'll drop it on the floor then. It is what it is, but we're kind of reaching that stage now where we have so much good stuff. So we're going to have to start doing a bit more of this.
There's no way of increasing your belt size without increasing your strength.
You can buy kit and stuff, but then you start digging into the spaces which already have fantastic gear. I have a feeling you can buy a belt or something or other, but if you do that, you can't wear your cape. Or something to that effect. So that's, what do you value more, belt size or evasion?
Evasion.
Well, do you want to magic yourself through the doorway, or are you going to end up falling behind a bit?
I've got 2. I can magic myself the other side of the door. Because I can't walk now, can I?
No.
Okay, I can move 2.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then open the door. Dave?
I'll just go with you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jack, where would you like to go?
Could you run me as far as... I think I can actually get behind you pretty much, can't I? I've got movement of 10 while running.
Yeah, you can get directly behind me, Jack.
Yep, can you stick me behind you then, please?
Okay. Trouser goes with.
Pair of you.
Okay, so darkness roll.
Darkness roll is...
On side.
You rolled a 1.
You did.
Had to happen eventually.
So we are going to get ambushed by the looks of it. So darkness roll is 1. Do you want to roll a dice? Well, who's rolling darkness now? Is it me or Dave? Who, sorry?
Yourself, then.
Or is it me? I'm going to use the spinner because I like the spinner. If I can find the spinner. Yeah, here we go. Right, so let's set it going. What have we got? It looks like a 3 to me, so that's going to be an encounter, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to know.
Okay, so we have 1d3 plus 3 grim cultists.
Spinner again?
So
Or a die?
I'm going to do the spinner again. Gives me a chance to get them out of the box. What have we got? So we've got 5 in total.
No, it's 1d3.
Oh, was it
That's a one.
D3? Okay, so 1, so we've got 4 grim cultists. So they're gonna need to see if these are melee. These guys. I'm not sure. I think they're melee, aren't they, Dave? Where are they? Okay, so they're humans, so they're not demons.
Oh.
I think they're predominantly melee, so they're gonna stand right next to us. So there'll be one behind Dave, one to the left of me, one to the left of Jack, I think, and put
We technically get one each.
one to the right of Vicky. And stat-wise, they have an initiative of 6,
Oh.
movement of 5. They're level 7, aren't they? So they've got an endurance of 9. Attacks, they get 2. They hit on a 3+. Their strength is 7, but I'm going to put an asterisk next to it because remember they've got the soul pact. They get +1 to any asterisked stats for every other cultist around. So their health is 14, but that's an asterisk as well. And their mind value, Vicky, is 4, but that's also an asterisk value. And
Yeah. It's never worth doing screaming spider on these guys.
I'm going to roll 2 dice for perks. Reroll one of those because it's the same. It's still got the same value. Okay, 6 and a 4. So they have between worlds, can move through blocked squares. All attacks against the cultist are -1 to hit. That's annoying. And they're vampiric. So vampiric touch now hits on the 3+ and causes 1d6 wounds. As before it hit on a 4+ and caused 1d3 wounds. So vampiric touch is going to be nasty because that's a wound attack, not damage. So, Jack, you up?
Yep. Right. None of them are more than 4 away, are they?
No, and they're -1 to hit as well.
Can't.
Because they've got between worlds.
Yep. So, as Vicky says, it's going to be Snake first.
And Jack, did we ever do +d6 damage to demons on your weapon?
No, we didn't, because there was no blacksmith.
Okay.
Would you like to type, what was their mind value?
4, but it's currently got +3 on it, so it's 7 at the moment.
So there's 7 as a mind value. Sure you want to?
No, it's going to be you a pain.
I was just going to make it.
Increase your belt size by eating cake. Nice. Stealth bombing Darklight so. Oh god.
That was when Jack stood behind you.
Quite right.
What's your snake doing, Jack?
The snake is going to attack the one right next to me. The snake is going to hit, but I'm feeling he's going to do sort of 13 damage.
They've
4
got
wounds. Oh no, it's not. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Right. So I'm going to shoot the one right next to me.
Did you get a stamina back, Jack?
Yes.
Maybe you've got Jack. Maybe you've got +1 damage. That might extend to your snake. +1 damage on all attacks you or an adjacent accursed deal when targeting demons. That's not going to work.
I'll I'll remember it for the future with the snake, but right now, never mind. So, how do you give me?
Yeah, we're full. So it'll be whatever you roll plus
Yes.
13 with endurance 9. You just got 4.
Yep.
Hang on.
Okay. Is that your first arrow, Jack?
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to shoot at it now. Oh, it's a 5, so that is a hit.
Okay, cool. Endurance of 9.
12 wounds.
That's pretty decent. 12. So that'll go to a 5. And that'll go to a 1. So their health at the moment is 14. It's currently 17.
Yeah, it's got 1 left.
Bollocks. Right. Well, I will shoot him again. Number 2. Well, that's a way. I just
Critted him. So, okay, well, he's gone. So it's going to lower the stats of the others, and you're going to get a free shot out of him.
Yep. So I shall target the one by Vicky.
Thank you.
10 wounds.
10 wounds. Okay, that's decent.
I've got 2 shots left. So we'll shoot the one by Vicky again. That's a crit.
Thank you.
That's going to end him. So getting a free shot. Which one are you going for?
I'll go for the one next to you, because I think Dave's more likely to polish him off quickly. I've hit. That is 13 wounds.
Bloody hell. Okay, are you going for that one again? Is that your final arrow now?
It will be, yes. Oh, bollocks. No, because of their rule, I've missed.
Okay. So, Dave?
Okay, I'll just attack the man next to me. I hit on a 3 now.
Okay.
They're -1. I missed. I'll hit him again. I critted him. He's dead. 23 wounds.
Bloody
Yeah, he's
hell.
dead.
Okay. Can you actually... I don't suppose you can get to the other one, can you? Because you're blocked in.
No, I can't move, and I can't leap now because I've already attacked.
Okay. So...
I'll just climb on the back and spend the rest of the turn.
Okay, well, I'll go before that last one, so I will... You've almost killed him, haven't you, actually? So I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna smite him, I think. So, smite...
1 health left.
1 health left. Oh, bugger it, it's just hit him a few times. So, I hit on a 3, so that's gonna miss now, isn't it? Because I need to hit on a 4. So that's a crit. Well, it's going to nuke him. So, because that would do 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That will wipe him out. So he's dead. Okay, so they were 10 souls each. So 40 souls. Well, we get 10 each.
Souls each.
You're doing good, Liam.
I know. I impress myself sometimes. 91 for Vicky. Are you all on 91 apart from me? And they also provide a loot card. So it's a mighty cleaver, so it's worth 2 on the market, so straight to floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, sling it.
Sling it. Okay. So it's end of turn. So, and actually, Vicky, you get to do stuff thinking about it because you never got your turn.
It's not a lot I can do. I might move up and stand next to you.
Okay. And in which case, are you imbuing anyone, or is it straight to darkness roll?
I've only got 2, but let me imbue Jack. Oh no, no, I can't because I already used that spell this turn. Okay, that's it.
Okay, so get the spinner up. Off it goes. Ooh.
Magic.
It is a 6. I thought we were going to get another 1 then.
Yeah.
So I don't think I moved the darkness wheel when we rolled that 1. So I need to move that. And then we do exploration, which is actually going to take us into a grey. So whatever's down here is going to be harmless. And it's an L corridor. So, contradictory to what the Mandalorian says, this is not the way. I know it's cheesy, but it's late.
But you're a bunch of geeks.
Never a true word spoken. Or truer word spoken, I should say. Right, where do you bunch of geeks want to head next?
The other door on the south.
Well, I'm gonna... If you are able to move me, Vicky, I might actually be able to open the door.
Yeah? How many do you want moving?
Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, I'm talking crap. I can open anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can get there regardless.
I'll imbue Jack with, not Jack, Dave with pain, which is 4, Dave.
Thank you.
Dave, are you legging it next to me?
Yeah, I was going to stand next to you.
Because we want to be together.
Should we go standard formation? Because we can all reach that.
I was going to go and get a drink. I'll be back in a minute.
That's Jack's new code for I'm going to the lav.
Apart from that was Dave, not me.
I'm getting a drink, not the lav.
Damn, their microphone's really good. So much so, I think I can hear Vicky wrapping Christmas presents.
Wow, yes, I am.
It's like I have a webcam in your house.
Now
Mm.
I'm really worried you.
Probably can over you.
Oh, is it darkness time? Unless you're doing any spells, Vicky.
There's no spells to do. I imbued Dave with pain. That's about it, really.
Okay, spinning the wheel. It's a 3, so that's all good. However, when we explore now, it's going to move to a red. So there should be something nasty in here. So we have the idle room. So there will be an environment card in here. Just going to go and get the tile. So We've got 2 cards left. I wonder if it's worth trying to angle it to the right. Might be a bit tight, but might give that a go. So the environment card is a brazier. So the fire burning from a nearby brazier illuminates the room with a warm golden glow. During the attack phase, any accursed in a corner square of this map tile may spend 1 melee attack to knock over the brazier. Take a strength 1 test. The result will affect 2 adjacent monsters as instructed below. You can do 1d3 fire wounds and ignite them, but it's quite situational. There's also a chest in the room.
Yay!
And I'm going to do the spinner to see if it's an encounter or an event. It's an event, isn't it?
It is,
Yeah.
yes.
Cool. Haven't had one of those yet. So, who wants to do what?
Just head to the door, I suppose.
Standard formation charge. But Vicky is almost certainly going to go for the chest.
Well,
Absolutely.
the next dungeons section will go red, so do you want to open the door at this stage or do you want to wait?
No, wait till we find out what's in the chest.
And
Okay.
and deal with the event as well, I take it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Vicky, are you going to slide in first?
I can't get. Can I get past you?
You can go diagonally past us.
Okay, I will go in and. I'm not going to block anyone though, am I? Because obviously that opens up the stairs.
No, you'll be alright. You can, well, the feed will update in a minute. You can go there. Do you want to do any spells before?
I'll imbue Jack with pain.
Okay.
Which is successful, even though 1 letter is popped.
So the chest is a loot card. So what disappointments do we have now? We have a broken pike. So that's worse than a bent shaft.
I don't know, you can wait for the main shaft.
This is true. And a bent shaft can reach those hard to reach angles as well. A broken, broken pike is just broken, isn't it? To be frank, it's shit. I don't think any of you are going to want it. So straight to floor.
Yeah.
It sells for 2. I'm going to go to the door. You don't want me to open it though, I take it?
No.
Okay, Dave, where do you want to go?
Let's stay next to you.
Okay, we've got some stairs here, so I might have to put Dave in the corner.
Nobody puts the Nephilim in the corner.
Except in this case. Jack,
You walked me straight into the stairs.
I did actually, so I should have put you there, and that won't have impeded me or Dave, because we could slip diagonally past you. I will stop Jack from getting in though, unless you're going to move people around with magic.
1. Well, Liam, you could step 1 up and go onto the stairs.
If I do, it's a pain for me to get off the stairs later on.
I guess so. Maybe if I just time meddle and move myself forward by 1,
Yeah.
which I've done.
Okay. I presumably you want to be 1 space behind me, do you?
Yeah.
Okay, Jack, where do you want to go?
Can't really go much more than either in front of me.
So where can I realistically fit?
1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 5 puts you directly in front of me, between me and Liam.
Yeah, I guess that's about it, really, isn't it? That'll do.
So
As long as I've got one-
directly in front of Vicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure you don't want me to open? You don't want Dave to open the door. So you want to resolve the event next turn and then explore the following turn, or do you want to do a double whammy?
Well, we made that decision because we didn't know what was in the chest, but I've done the chest already. So actually, you guys could open the door.
Don't say double whammy.
Yeah, I'll open the door then.
Dave's opening the door. Okay.
Do
So,
it, do you?
Darkness will. Let's hope we don't get triple death then. Spinning away. Oh
It's that.
no! It's a 1. Oh dear.
That had to happen, didn't it?
I guess I'm sacked. So, does someone want to roll for an event or an encounter?
Yeah. My go.
It's your go now. Right, okay.
Go. That dice. I rolled a 5, so it's another event.
2 events. Okay, just adjusting the camera. Might have to come back a little bit.
So we rolled the 1, and that's moved it round onto a red, yes?
Yeah, I moved it onto red a moment ago. So this first event card's going to affect someone randomly, and the next one, well, I think it's random again actually, or we might even get to pick. But so
Brilliant.
yeah,
I'm confused. So you moved it round to red, which gave us the event card to go in this room, but we haven't opened the door yet.
no. When we went into because you I'm doing this event card first because that happens at the start of the turn. The exploration comes at step 2.
So the event is.
So the event that's basically ambushed us is a sleeping beast. So a monolithic tentacled mass resides within this room. It is a beast whose gentle snores make the room tremble. Place this event card next to the map tile. It remains here until the sleeping beast is awoken. Enemies cannot wake the sleeping beast. Enemies cannot wake the sleeping beast. Any accursed wishing to perform a search action or move more than 1 square during their turn must take an agility test. If they fail, they wake the sleeping beast. In addition, any attacks, spells or miracles that originate from or end within this room will wake the sleeping beast. So you can only move 1 square basically. Once awakened, the accursed responsible has their mind filled with horrific visions by the beast before it disappears into the darkness. This accursed suffers 1d6 insanity.
Could be worse.
Okay, so we have to find out who triggers this. I think it's random. So we'll
Nobody's
go.
woken him up.
Sorry, Vicky.
Nobody's woken him up yet.
That is true. That is very true. So we then go on to exploration, which will happen now. So the darkness will then move onto red, and we have an intersection, which is really irritating.
How many cards you got left?
I've only got 1 card left, so I'm almost tempted to just swap it out with something else.
No, don't.
Well, because I see what's in it. If it's not a pack of monsters, I'm just going to use the sort of shorter dungeon section. So, do you want to roll, Vicky, to see what's in the room?
An event.
Okay, cool. So I am just going to use a shorter dungeon section because it just makes more sense in this case. So, because there's only one exit coming off of here, so the intersection is rather pointless anyway.
So you're going to use the stairs?
I'm going to use the stairs down into the basement.
The same length as the crossroads.
Yeah, but it doesn't go left and right and start overlapping my cards.
Fair enough.
And there's an event card in there. So, who wants to do what?
Well,
Walk in, I suppose.
do you resolve the event that's already in the room now?
That's very true, actually, yes, because we're now in the event phase. So,
Which room's the beast in?
the beast is in the room we're currently in,
Yeah.
and another event is about to happen in the same room. So, the light. A holy beam of golden light shines through a crack in the ceiling. Its warm glow spills onto the dungeon floor. Place this event card next to the map tile. To activate this event card, an accursed must perform a search within its map tile. That accursed may then remove all their insanity. So it completely negates the effects of the beast.
No,
If
it might
someone,
be worth someone just waking it up.
yeah, if someone moves quickly, if someone moves more than one square and fails their agility roll and wakes it up, they can then search and do light and get rid of their insanity.
I'll do that.
Dave, you and Liam can actually move out the room without pausing anything. It makes more sense for me and Jack to wake it up because you've got to move further anyway.
Okay.
Well, you don't want Jack doing it because he's got really high agility. You want someone with crappy agility to do this.
You're going to search, regardless of the insanity, you're still going to use the other card, aren't you?
Yeah, but you kind of want to fail this when you move, don't you? You don't want to pass. You don't really want to pass the agility test and then use the light. You kind of want to wake the beast, suffer the insanity, then use the light to get rid of the insanity.
Oh, so the beast only disappears if you fail, yeah?
Yeah, the beast only fails if you fail an agility test, so you really won't want Jack doing it.
Okay, I'll do it. My agility is 3.
So shall I move you 2 squares south?
You guys want to move out the room first?
Well, if you fail it, one of us will probably want to try and do what you didn't do.
Okay.
So if you go... Do you want to actually move, or do you want to use your magic to move you, or have you got no source?
I've got 6 swords.
So do you want to use source to potentially wake it up?
Yeah, shall I use 2 magic to try and move? Well, I only have to use magic at all, don't I? So if I'll roll 2 dice. I definitely get to move.
Okay, so we'll move you south 2. So then you have to do an agility 1 test and ideally fail it.
I passed it.
Okay, so you could search the lights and cure your insanity, but then it kind of makes it worse for whoever then wakes the beast up.
Yeah. I will just stay where I am.
Okay, I'm going to move 2 squares and try and fail this test. So I've got agility 3 and I've failed it. So I've woken up the beast. I'm going to suffer 1d6 insanity, so I've taken 3. So my insanity is now 4 because I came into the dungeon with 1 insanity. And then I'm going to use my second phase to do a search and do this light thing. So I can then remove all of my insanity.
Do we all get to use it anyway?
No, only one person.
Cool. That's fine.
So that's that. Dave, what do you want to do?
Do you
Just
want to
on the road.
event card over so we know he's gone?
Yeah, take them away. Or I'll tap them sideways. Sorry, Dave, what do you want to do?
Just walk in the other room, I suppose.
Do you want to open the door?
Yeah, might as well.
There is an event in there as well. Do you want to go for the double whammy? It is grey on the next move.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in your second phase you could spend 1 to open it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Jack?
Just to double check, the crossroads, how wide is that?
It's wide enough that it'll overlap my cards at the bottom.
Not worried about that there, but is the amount of squares that you'd be walking forwards different?
No, it's not. Oh, well, no, it is by... Oh, let me think.
Two squares, isn't it?
It is by 2 squares, but it's not going to affect Dave's ability to open the door because he had movement in hand.
Okay.
Jack, what do you want to do?
Can you get me behind Dave or not?
Yeah, you'd be able to go there.
Again, Jack would still need to have 2 movement in hand to make this short corridor work.
Yeah, but he can move 10. Anything else?
Not sure what I can do.
Okay, cool. So I think it's the end of the turn. So darkness roll, Vicky.
It's a 5.
Okay. So into exploration, and it's a storage room which will have no doors coming off of it. It will have a chest in it if anyone really wants to go in there.
You might as well have a look at your chest.
Bear in mind it could be a possessed chest.
Yeah, I mean, Vicky, you're up.
Bearing in mind I have to allow for an additional 2 movement in that corridor, I can't reach the other room.
It's only an additional 1 movement. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let me check. Am I wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 is the width of a intersection, so it's only 1.
No, those stairs are only 4 wide, isn't it?
1, 2, 3. Oh no, you're right. Sorry, it is 4 length, 4 wide.
Yeah, I have to allow additional 2 movement, and I haven't got it.
Can't you move yourself?
You fell forward, can't you?
Oh, I could. Okay, so I've effectively moved forward 2, which means I stay where I am. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts me in the doorway still.
1,
search for the
2,
doorway?
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There is nothing bad in this room because we've gone all the way around on the darkness wheel. There is a environment card and a chest. So the environment card is a keychain hanging on a hook that protrudes dangerously from the wall. You find a set of rusty old keys. An Accursed doing a search action within this map tile may take the keys. Take the card as a reminder. The keys will unlock anything in this dungeon which would normally require a lockpick to open. Discard at the end of the dungeon.
I also can't search this turn because I literally used all my movement to get in the doorway.
Okay, so how do we want to play this?
Well, it's either me or you that goes in, isn't it?
Well, You could go in and search the chest or the keychain.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll go in and do the chest.
Sure.
Yeah.
No one can hold the keychain, can they? Because no one's got any space in their consumables section.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we've done this slightly wrong. We need to rewind Vicky a moment because we forgot about the event card that's in the corridor section. So Vicky, this would have gone before Vicky moved. So actually, this is really good. Demon growth. We had this before. I'm sure it's going to lead to all kinds of crazy things in chat, but here lives a chest covered with pulsating demonic flesh. There is no way to open the chest unless you remove the flesh. So place this event card and a chest token next to the map tile to destroy the growth on the chest, and Accursed may target and attack a free square within the map tile. The growth has endurance 8 and health 10. All attacks to hit are on the 2+. Once destroyed, the chest token can be searched as normal. The chest token awards 1 loot and 1 rare loot card.
So I reckon if we were to play that again, rather than me moving there, knowing I can't search the other room, if Jack had gone first and shot the thing and destroyed it, I could have then stepped forward and opened the chest in that room.
Do you want to play it that way around?
That's fine.
Cool.
Jack, do you want to shoot it? Or does Dave want to smash it? Or is Dave going in the other room?
You two are closer to the other room to be able to deal with that. Knowing we're not going that way.
I'll go in the end room.
Yeah, if Jack hits the chest, then it saves all his movement trying to get round the room.
Okay. Jack, do you want to shoot it?
Yeah, fine. Well, I rolled a 5, so I think I've hit it.
Endurance 8, health 10.
We're
Okay.
at 18.
So I need to do 18. Well, that's it. So it's not be a problem. That's lucky.
18?
19.
Okay, it's destroyed.
So the growth has been destroyed.
So knowing I'm only going that far, I'd probably just step into the room. So if you put me back the other side of the room,
Yeah.
so like that.
And then are you searching, Vicky?
Yeah.
So it awards a loot card and a rare loot card.
Yeah.
So, the loot card, first of all, get the boring one out of the way, is a spider urn, so straight to floor.
Yeah.
And the rare loot card is, oh, it's good again, it's raw Ethereum. Weight,
So I can shoot more because I have a weight. Because I can carry that. I've got 1 weight available.
it's weight 1.
Do you want me to carry that?
I don't mind, rest of you.
Well, it just maxes my weight out then, and then you guys can fight over everything else.
Okay, so Vicky has raw Ethereum. So, that is weight 1. So, who's doing what? What are you up to, Dave?
Dave's just popped out the room. He'll be back in a sec.
Dave's in the lab.
I was not in the lab.
Oh my god, your entire house is mic'd up.
Your brother is listening to you.
Well, are we assuming then that Dave's going to go and search that end room, or are we not fussed about searching that last room? Do we just backtrack?
I can go and search in there.
Yeah, you want to go in there? Okay.
You don't need lockpicks.
Okay, Dave is searching the chest. Dave has found a possessed chest. Well done, Dave.
That was my pearl or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to hit you. I need to just get the thing out of the box.
I don't have to move. Is it already?
Sorry?
Is dead already. Should we just leave him like that?
Yeah.
Well, it probably will be dead when Dave starts swinging at it, but we've not encountered level 7 possessed chests, so it might be quite nasty.
Did, because all the monsters we fought in the last game were level 7.
Did we have a possessed chest in the last one?
Probably not. I think it's worth 140 points though, isn't it? Health.
Let's have a look.
Like health.
No, its health is 120. It has initiative same as Dave. So are you 7 or are you 8, Dave?
All right,
It's
yeah.
8.
So movement value is 6. Endurance is really high. Don't suppose Dave cares. It's 9. Oh, this is nasty. It has 4 attacks.
Ooh.
Oh, and it hits on a 4+, and it has a strength of 9. It also has.
Try and level it away from me.
It might be an option. Do you want to roll 2 dice for his perks, Dave, since you're the victim?
2 and 6.
Steel Teeth. If a bite scores a critical hit, roll 3d6 for damage.
Ouch.
And 6, long legs. Movement value of the chest is increased to 10. So that's not really going to make much difference. So we have a mimic here. I don't know if you can see the stats over there okay, or whether it's whited out.
No, we're right.
So it has surprise attack. When placed, it ends the turn of the one who opened it and immediately takes its turn. So it will have its move phase. Then it's going to... Oh, I need to roll behaviour actually. 2. So if about a target moves towards nearest accursed, attacks its adjacent target with kick. If no accursed are adjacent but 2 squares away, it attacks them with bite. So if you're going to time it or move it, Vicky, you need to move it more than 2 squares away. And I don't even think you can because of the size of the room, unless you move Dave.
You can move me away, yeah.
So I think it's already done its movement, got to Dave, it's about to attack, and now I'm time meddling, yeah?
Yeah.
Whereabouts where is Dave?
Dave's right next to it, other side of the door.
It's pushed me back into the other room, I suppose.
By 3? Okay, I'm going to do 3.
It's quite dark on the feed, isn't it? I'll put a pencil where Dave is.
You can move 3.
It's bringing me back into the other room, I guess.
Okay, so Vicky would have done that after it moved, which means it then doesn't have anyone eligible to attack because everyone's out of range.
I'm also, whilst I'm time meddling, going to imbue Dave with pain so he can do something with it next turn. But I can only imbue him with 3.
Bear in mind that the only person going before that thing is Jack, because it has Dave's initiative.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll imbue Jack first. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, you're not imbued. Oh no, I've got more dice to roll. Oh no, I only had 3 dice. No. Sorry.
Disappointing.
Okay, so the only person left to go is me and Vicky, is
You
it?
didn't run it.
Oh
That's
no.
the same. My go.
You did, you shot the
Oh yeah,
chest.
I did. Yeah, I shot the other one, didn't I?
Liam's the only one left to go this
Oh,
turn.
shit.
Well, I can't really engage it because Jack and Dave are in the way.
Are they?
Yeah, they're standing side by side.
Where's Jack?
Jack is where I'm going to put the pencil. It's quite dark. It's proper Darklight over here. And
I just assumed that was you.
no, I'm all the way back in the other room, so I guess all I can really do is move up and stand beside you, Vicky.
Okay.
Well, actually, no, I tell a lie. I could do a miracle, couldn't I? I'm going to smite the bastard.
Good.
So deal the following attack to one demon in line of sight. Roll a number of dice equal to your charisma value. For every 4+ you score, do 2 wounds. So it's going to cost me 3. And I'm going to roll 6 dice looking for 4+. That's awesome. 2, 4, 6. So it's taken 6 wounds.
To start.
It's a start. I am done. Anyone else?
I've already woken the beastie up, so no.
Okay, so darkness roll.
Oh, yeah, that's me. Rolled a 2.
Okay, we're all good. So then Jack, you're up.
Okay.
I'm going to try imbuing Jack with pain again. You're imbued with 4.
Lovely. How far away from the chest am I?
1, 2, 3 squares between you and it.
So 4.
So 4.
Yeah.
So it's range 4.
Right. In which case, I'm guessing we want this thing dealt with pretty quickly, don't we?
Yeah. Arrow storm it?
I think it's going to be an arrow storm straight on it. However, I'm going to unleash the trouser snake first, because I always forget.
Jack, if you want, if you step back a square before you do all of this stuff, you're going to get +1 damage on everything from my sensor.
Yep, fair point. Go on then, bring us back one. Done. 11, so 2 wounds from the snake.
Okay. Dave, do you often wake up the beast?
No, normally she keeps me awake.
Oh! Okay, the Nephilim has been instant killed. I'm just going to lay the Nephilim down. We'll need to use the cursed heart to resurrect him.
I think that'll be permanent death, mate. Nothing's going to save me.
Dave is gone. Dave's leaving the campaign.
That time scale's not high enough to get out of that one.
Vicky, you might have the time medal.
I'm not sure it's that time. After that comment, I would like to think that the only other girl on the chat is on Massa.
I don't know.
Never mind time, then. They're going to have to gun it to 88 to get out of this one.
Oh, you up for some proper sauce burns, Vicky?
Game.
Jack, sorry.
Right.
Arrow storm.
Arrow
Snake.
storm. Yeah, I've done the snake. Arrow storm. So, first shot is a crit.
Jack, when you did the snake, did you do the extra wound from
Yes, I
him?
did the extra wound from him. Thank you, dear. 16 wounds, first shot.
Wow.
Second shot. It's a hit. That is 14 wounds.
Slow down.
So that's up to 30.
14 wounds.
2 shots. 16. Shot 14.
But you critted the first one.
Yeah.
Might have done an even amount of wounds.
It's endurance not.
Yeah.
My weapon buff 9. Crit 2d6.
I'll give you 4.
Give me 4. 12 plus 4 is.
16 plus these 1.
Oh, yeah, we've got that wounds 1. That's another 2.
No,
So-
1.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Another 2, so I think we're on 40.
We're going too quick.
Yes. Third one is hits.
Yeah, it's
we
2 to
got
6
8.
plus 5.
13.
13.
wounds.
We're running out of dice here.
Shot number 4. Catch up. That's another 15 wounds.
Bloody hell.
Shot number 5 is a crit, so that's 17 more wounds.
Oh yeah, it's, yeah.
There's
Just racking up the death. We're on 85 wounds.
I've got 2 to go.
It's just that.
Jeez.
I'm gonna kill it. Hit. 10, 15 more wounds.
Good now.
Christ almighty.
I'm going to be really annoyed when it's just going to get tickled by one of you fuckers. Or no. Oh, fuck's sake.
Miss?
No, 17 more wounds.
Do you want to just change the dice to say 3?
3 remaining.
Yeah.
It's got 120 health, and one of you buggers is going to kill it off with 3.
Jack, that's just, not good enough. I expected more from you.
What upsetting, really? So cool.
We can't really see the red dice. Won't change it
We actually
over.
did 180 damage to them.
Bloody hell. Vicky, are you able to time medal it and actually finish it off with a spell, or have you not got anything that can do it?
I've only got 2 magic left. I spent most of it on Jack.
Okay, so you can't. Well, it's gonna be its go now. So I roll.
Do you want to change the red dice because we can't see the red die?
Okay, I'm gonna roll its behaviour. So its behaviour's a 4, and I'll put 3 wounds next to it. So 3 left. Amazing shooting, Jack. Just not quite good enough.
Oh no.
So it's going to move towards the nearest accursed, and it's going to attack with kick. So unless Vicky can time medal this, you're going to get kicked, Dave.
Okay,
So I can move it 2 back.
but then it'll bite me instead
Will it?
because it'll be 2 squares away.
No, you'll be 3 squares away.
How's that if you move it 2?
Yeah.
Because it puts a gap of 2 between them, doesn't it?
That's true.
Yes, that is very true. So you're going to shift it back, Vicky.
Yeah, it moves 2.
So actually it's slightly better because large monsters count as a single square where they're moving. So it would go 1, 2, and then it would have to spread out down here. So Dave, you are safe for the moment.
Okay.
Would it not spread out 1 further forward?
It can't because it's a raised platform there.
Oh, yeah.
So Dave, your go. Are you going to leap?
Just because I can, I'm going to try and leap onto the far side of it to get more damage just for the hell of it.
That puts you on a level further down, so you'll have to leap either side of it.
I'll just leap to the closest point then, or to either side of it, whichever.
Okay.
That's the side where you wouldn't be able to hit it.
I'll just leap to a point where I can hit it then.
Presumably you can only leap to a point you can see as well.
It's just, actual movement value plus 1d3. So, yeah, I suppose.
I'm going to put you there because I think that makes a bit more sense. I can't see you like leaping round corners.
That would be
Can you
hilarious.
attack me instead?
I've got a movement. I've got a leap of 6 squares.
Okay, well, you're okay there, so do you want to smash it, Dave?
As long as I hit it, it dies. I've hit it, it's dead.
Yeah, see, Jack, that's how it's done.
Yeah. You down to the sheer majesty of that, Dave.
It had 3 rings left, but I've done 20, just to be sure. I'll stamina back, because I might as well.
These are quite good to kill. I mean, first off, it's worth 100. It's 3d6 plus 5 souls, Dave. So do you want to roll for that?
Oh dear. 9. I rolled 2 1s and a 2.
Well done.
What was it? 2d6 plus.
3d6 and I rolled 2 1s and a 2.
Nicely done.
I think we should just give all of those to Jack.
I wasn't going to say that, just give them all to Jack.
Is it times what?
It's not times anything, it's just Dave's khaki roll.
So I got
3d6 plus 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 9 souls to Jack.
So Jack's on 100 souls.
Puts you on a nice even 100.
Yeah.
That one makes it feel all worth it.
But it does have a special rule called Bleeding Riches. So when killed, it awards 1d3 loot cards to the group and 1 rare loot card to the one owning its trophy. So Dave, do you want to do 1d3?
I've got a 1.
I think Dave should stop rolling at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is quite good as well, Blessed Water, but is that better than any of the consumables that we already have?
I doubt
No.
So I'll drop it on the floor. This is one we really care about. This is the rare one. So, Black Knight Greaves. So this item is too broken to be of any use. You may give them to the blacksmith and pay, not that we can ever find a blacksmith, and pay...
We got that last time.
Yeah, well, no, we found a different item. It was the helmet last time or something, or the cuirass. You can pay 600 crowns to have it fixed and receive the gauntlets. They're worth 20. Should we just drop them?
Yeah.
It's not worth keeping.
Okay, so that's a shame. So, Dave, you're done. It's me and Vicky.
I think I might start walking the other direction slowly.
Are we happy to split the group like this, though? To be fair, the fastest ones are behind us.
Even if I just walk forward, Dave should be able to catch up. He walks quicker than we do.
Yeah, and the next one is a grey anyway, so it should be safe. So do you want to go full pelt or half move?
Whichever you think is safest.
I think Dave is going to naturally catch up anyway, and I think he might be able to time medal him forward, so I'm inclined to run.
Okay, do that.
I said I'm not going to stop in that doorway. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So I'll put you next to me, Vicky, up in the arcane looking room up there. And then it's a darkness roll for end of turn.
Yeah. 3.
Cool. So Jack and Dave, since you're lagging behind, what do you want to do?
Just move up as fast as I can.
Catch up. It's got my vote.
Dave's got the annoying stairs to contend with.
Let Dave go first, because then I might be able to time
The
it.
beast disappeared, didn't it, when you woke it up?
Yeah.
Dave, you had to navigate some stairs, I'm afraid.
Alright, okay. Well, yeah, just move me as far as I can.
Vicky, I suggest maybe we slow down a bit here,
Yeah, 3.
because otherwise we will completely leave those two for dust. Do you want to do any magic, Vicky? I mean, you can't see Dave, unfortunately, to bring him forwards.
I'll imbue Jack with pain. So he's got 4, and I will time meddling forward by 2 to be the other side of the doorway.
Okay.
I might as well do something with my magic.
So darkness roll again.
A 5.
That's all good. So I'm going to leg Dave first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Dave is behind me, and then the rest of us can go. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't have enough to open the door unless you time meddle me by 1, Vicky.
Yeah,
Or-
okay.
Or do we not want to do it? Do we just want to let everyone catch up? Do you want to time meddle Dave forwards, for example?
I can do both. So I moved you forward by 1.
Okay, in which case I can open the door.
And Dave can move forward by 4.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're free to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And
Right.
Jack.
Yes, let me put a space behind you. There. Yeah.
So that almost gets us in position, and then we're ready for a darkness roll.
Oh, yeah. 2.
2, that's all good. So we go straight into exploration. Well, now what time do you guys want to call it? Because we're just hitting 10 o'clock now.
I'm going to say it because Vicky.
No, I actually don't want to be too late to bed tonight. I've got to be up at 4 again.
So shall we call it? Shall we call it at this room?
Right as well.
Because we've had a pretty good run so far.
I think it's a pretty good place to stop, to be
Okay.
honest.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Well, let's just see what's in here then. So exploration. It's an intersection. That's a pain in the nuts. Well, I'm not going to bother setting that up now, but it's going to go grey anyway, so there won't be anything nasty in there. So I'll get that set up ready for next time. So with that in mind, just going to end the YouTube recording there.